welcome in our next coach this morning, the head coach of the Liberty Flame, Gill. Good morning, Coach.
Hey, good morning, Mark.
Hope you're doing well. If you can open up, talk about your preseason camp, any new starters for us to be aware of, and then we'll start talking about Delaware State after that.
Okay, I first want to just, before I get into our football program, I want to continue to pray for the shooting victims there, that the WDBJ 7 reporters, Allison Parker and Adam Ward, as they TV station has been very, very instrumental in our covering our athletic programs. And so this ball game here, we're going to wear a special helmet decal in honor of Allison Parker and Adam Ward. So I just want to make that announcement, and we continue to give prayers out to all the family members of this unfortunate tragic situation.
Thank you, Coach. Wow.
As far as our football team, we're excited to play a football game. It's definitely exciting to finally play a home game in the first game. So as far as now going on my fourth year, we have always been on the road. In some cases, we've been 2 games in a row on the road. So this is an exciting time for us, and to be at home and playing in front of our great home crowd, which we have, I think, the best fans in the country as far as we're concerned. So our football team has done well for the most part here of staying healthy throughout the whole camp, and now getting ready to play this week. I think we have 2 or 3 positions where we would talk about on the offensive side, where we're trying to find some starters. Center with one position, and a left guard or right guard. We're trying to figure that all out, and we feel pretty good about it now. Lucas Holder ended up being our starter there at the center position, and Michael Hinderman, both of those guys will be sophomores, and so we're very, very excited now. They've been pretty stable at as far as what they've been able to do for us. The other position there, a little bit of Gabe Henderson, taking Gabe Henderson plays a receiver spot, going to beat a guy by the name of Zach Parker, who did a little bit of punt return, kickoff return for us last year, but he's doing well as far as in that spot for us. And now on the defensive side of the ball, a couple of guys there are taking Toby Oniti's place at defensive end, Erwin DeSources, who I really think is going to be a good football player for us. And then Nico Davis, who was out, a really good player, was a free agent there with the Steelers, and now 3-technique tackle Nolan Spicer is going to take up that spot. And then a couple other new names. Corbin Jackson, a redshirt freshman, is going to play a position there in the secondary there for us. And then we got 2 other guys, Alpha Jallo as safety, taking Jacob Hagan, who's a great player for us at the safety spot. And we feel good about our corners, and we're ready to move forward and go from there.
All right, Coach, if you can, we'll start taking questions for Coach Gill. Please press *1 on your phone at any time, or click the Q&A link near the top of your browser. Click raise hand. You can join via the web. And while questions come in, Coach, talk about Delaware State.
Well, Delaware State is someone that we're not familiar with, and they have a new coach. They got a new staff and new system. So we've been practicing for a little bit of everything, offensively and defensively, and we don't know exactly what they're going to do and what they're going to run. So Kenny Carter, their head football coach there, and he was at Youngstown State last year, and he's been around quite a few good football coaches. He was on the Charlie Strong staff at Louisville. He was also on the Urban Meyer staff in Florida. He was also on Joe Paterno's staff in Penn State. So again, he's been around a lot of good football coaches, so I know he's going to have his players ready to play, and they'll put together a good scheme.
And talk about Desmond Rice coming back, and how you may have a 2-back offense. I know you don't want you to divulge any information, but just have him and DJ Abner and what that means to your program.
Well, it just gives us outstanding depth and outstanding players to run the football, as we're a team that wants to be able to run the football and do it in an efficient way. And so I think with his talent, with him back, and him and DJ Abner, and we got Todd Macon, and so we got 3 or 4 guys that we feel very, very strong and good about. And so it's just going to give us a better opportunity to be more successful, hopefully, with him being healthy.
And you mentioned earlier the first home game in your tenure, the first home game at Williams Stadium since 2008. I know they played at the Lynchburg Stadium in 2010. And carrying on with the momentum from the playoffs, just how's the anticipation around campus been for this opener, and what have you seen since school's been back in session?
Well, I just think overall, not out here just on this campus, but I just think overall in the country and stuff, people have recognized us a little bit more reputable as far as a football program. And obviously here on our campus, everybody's excited about the football program and the things that have been accomplished here, and people are not satisfied as our student body, our alumni, and everybody involved with the Liberty University, people in the past, people in the present, and even the more people that's going to be part of Liberty in the future, that they're excited about where we're at and where we're going and what we're trying to get accomplished here, not only football, but also in all sports and also academically and spiritually.
And my last question for you before we let you go, remind me again, what time does Gillville open on Saturday, and will your breakfast order increase with the number of attendees?
Yeah, I don't know. We're going to have to bring a lot of more extra donuts there. 8 o'clock in the morning there on Saturday morning, so I'm expecting a pretty good crowd there and stuff as far as our students coming in and representing, basically getting free food on Friday night and Saturday morning. So it's a pretty exciting time for us, and we appreciate all their support.
All right, Coach, I'm not seeing any other questions for you, so we'll let you go. Thanks for joining us, and good luck Saturday in the opener.
Thank you.